Alright, I recorded this once already, and for some reason it didn't take, so hopefully this will. Welcome to the Big Irish Vlog of February 9th, 2014. First off, for you, dear Susan Graham, and for everybody else who's interested, here's the upcoming convention schedule for C'est Moi, and in most cases, Corinne and Evil Beagle. This week, in a couple of days, as a matter of fact, I am flying out to be guest of honor at Ghengis Con in Denver. I want to say thanks to Sean and Ellen, who are going to be just awesome people I'm looking forward to seeing and hanging out with. Sean's a member of the Ravens Flock, who's heading up our whole Obsidian Portal initiative, and also the Savage Mountain Rockies, the Rocky Mountain Savages, and everybody else out there. Bill Stilson, all you guys, I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you. It'll be my first time in Denver. And I started taking aspirin, a lot of aspirin, to get ready for that. So anyway, that's the 13th to the 16th of here in February. And the next weekend, the very next weekend, thanks to Michael Satran, a very good friend of ours, he's offered up to let us stay with him at Nooga. So we'll be actually returning to Nooga in Chattanooga again. That's the 21st to the 23rd. Thank you again, Michael. Amazing reason why we were able to have a place to stay actually at Gen Con, because we waited too long to get things set up there. Oh my God, what a mess Gen Con rooms is, right? But anyway, Michael, thank you very much. Our budget's such that, if the con's not covering us for a hotel, we really normally can't go, but Michael stepped up, and so we'll be there. March 28th through the 30th. Very happy to be guest of honor at Secrets Con in Atlanta. So thank you guys. That's going to be awesome. Roger, looking forward to your new show. It's a new gaming convention in Atlanta. Very excited about this. Very excited about building up gaming conventions in the Atlanta area. Awesome. So then April 11th to the 13th, thanks to Jason Dour, Rich Schmelz, and Jacob Lovell. We're headed back to Louisville for Conglomeration, which is another fantastic game convention. So thank you guys for setting things up so that we can go there. And then May 30th through June 1st, I'm guest of honor, gaming guest of honor at Cleveland Concoction, brand new convention up there. Lived in Ohio for a little while, and every time I think I've gotten out, they pull me back in. So yeah, back to Ohio, Cleveland first time. It'll be good times. A lot of good friends up there who are also a part of Barfleet, who are involved in running this convention. So it should be a lot of fun. After that, it is June 13th to the 15th, back to Atlanta for Andocon, another developing gaming convention. Gaming conventions in Atlanta! Yes, so very excited about that. Thank you guys. Looking forward to being there. And then finally, in August, the 13th to the 17th, is the big show, Gen Con in Indianapolis. So that's the convention schedule up to August, and then we'll put more up as this stuff happens. All right, I want to go and talk about the Shaintar Crowdfunding page. Very excited about this. Link below. Yeah, below. So anyway, a bunch of options that are available during the Shaintar Legends Unleashed Kickstarter are now available via the Shaintar Crowdfunding page on the new Savage Mojo site. You can help ensure even more awesome art and content. You make sure that additional products get done, and you can also get some really fantastic deals. And if anyone wants to try for that dream trip to New Zealand, well, you might want to look in the basement. That's a hint. You want to check the site out. It's really cool. It's done up as a big map, and you want to wander around and find things. Hit the basement. Trust me, it's kind of cool. So anyway, this is a really cool thing because it enables us to make sure that more of those books are going to get funded. Well, ultimately, the whole product line gets funded. And it's a great chance for you to get some really great deals, much like the deals that were available during the Kickstarter. So if you haven't checked it out, please do so. If you missed the Kickstarter, it's a great chance to be a part of it. If you didn't get everything you wanted in the Kickstarter, great chance to add more stuff. If you're brand new to Shaintar, it's a great way to get more involved. So there's that. Okay, and let's talk about Shaintar and the Suzerain Continuum. I had a number of people ask me about this, and they want to know what it means to have Shaintar as part of the Continuum. It's nearly endless opportunities for infinite stories all over a multitude of creation. So I'm a rift about it real quick here. Rifts, that's one of the things that's kind of an inspiration, and then Torg and some other really great things, multi-dimensional, multi-setting kind of stuff. I was working on something called the Omniverse, which we then called the Omnicosm, and then we kind of wrapped that into the Suzerain concept, which a lot of you who are available or who remember or know what Suzerain's about, this is an evolution, reboot / continuation of that idea, which is that we set it up, and we're using Savage Worlds as the core system. It's a very, very popular system right now, and it really works amazingly well for this idea, though there are also some other things going on with other systems where we're doing some, dual statting and things like that to make sure that other stuff can be included in this. What it really means is any way you want to pursue this whether you want to just ignore it completely and just focus on the settings as they are standalone. You want to set it up so that your characters can bounce from system or setting to setting to setting as they are, carrying their interesting stuff into these new worlds and interacting with each other. You can do that too. If you want something that handles it so that characters from a high epic fantasy setting don't mess with a modern day, cinematic adventure setting by bringing a bunch of stuff that doesn't belong, you can use what's called translation. And translation is a mechanism by which the characters are altered to fit the new setting they're going into while still retaining the essence of who they are. So, for example, one of the ones I like to use is, say you take a dwarf from Shaintar who's got a really cool badass crossbow, and he's pretty powerful and all that, but he translates into, say, a super high-tech fantasy or sci-fi setting. I mean, that's not got any magic or anything like that, and you don't want magic fantasy characters in there. Then what happens is he goes through a translation effect. So it becomes like a sort of short, really stout, low-gravity worlder kind of guy, right? He's just big and thick with sort of a suggesting dwarf, but just he's a human built really thick, tough, and strong. And his crossbow, perhaps, is translated into some badass, heavy blaster kind of thing. So that's a very simplified approach to it, but essentially that's what it is, right? Make it work. And then if he bounces back to home, he goes back to being who he was, but maybe he picked up some cool new abilities or new knowledges while he was there, and he brings that with him, So you are changing by your experiences, even as you're changing as you go into the new realms. So that's a rough shot estimate of it. But I mean, this was always built in, right? I don't want to freak out and go, you're just breaking and changing everything. I mean, Shaintar was always a part of a world called Starfall, which has had multiple things going on with crystal punk and Renaissance era technology and things like that, and big magical crystalline driven tech, and it's part of Starfall's part of a galactic empire that had a lot of stuff going on as well. So there was always that, and through Coralesia, the dream realm, the spirit realm, it was always meant to be able to interact with other stuff too. And I'm looking at my whiteboard here. One of the things I'm doing is something with the guys at Eldritch, the Eldritch RPG, in their setting. They're very Celtic flavored setting. I'm doing a lot of stuff with them to do crossovers. And there was also the crossover stuff that came out of the Shaintar Kickstarter, with the Accursed RPG and with the Battle for Oz and with the suzerain stuff through the Godstrike Tempest. So this was always part of it, guys. So don't freak out. And if you have any questions, drop me a line. You guys know where to find me. On the Shaintar sites or pages on Facebook. Easy to find on Facebook. Easy to find on G+. evilbeaglegames@gmail.com. Drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to explain even more about how this goes. But it's not meant to mess with your game. Play with it or going as you see fit. It should be a lot of fun, though, and I'm excited about more as it develops. But that's going to be it. Appreciate your support. Like every Sunday, that's the plan now, get these things out. Thanks again. Peace out.